YouTube? Creeper Inc. here, and today I'm going to be doing a little meta review. I'm not going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro in this video. Again, my recording software, how it works is I have to record over something. I can't just record my screen. So I'm going to be recording over Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro and talking about what I think about the meta and all those things that revolve around like top tier and just the decks themselves, not like, oh, YCS and all those things. Because again, I do play competitively with my friends and stuff like that in tournaments, and we were waiting for regionals over up here where we live, and I think it's coming up soon for us. I don't know. I don't exactly remember. It's okay if we don't enter because we're just starting to get really into like locals, really, and stuff like that. So let's start off talking about the three major decks I feel have been really strong this format. I'm not going to be talking about Satellar, even though they won YCS or whatever. But the three decks I'm talking about are going to be Burning Abyss, Necroz, and Shaddoll. I'll probably throw some stuff in there in between. So the first thing I want to talk about is Necroz, because those have been the biggest threat for a long time now, for the past couple formats. Since, the Secret Forces came out. Again, I've been playing Yosan and but those are tier 2. So, Necroz, I just feel that they have been strong since the Secret Forces came out up until now. And even with them getting hit by the ban list, like they got Shurit and they got hit by Brionic. The Brionic's on 2 now. And they got hit, oh yeah, with the Jin. The Jin lock's gone, and a couple other things, I think. I'm not too sure. Oh, yeah, they got, Prep of Rights, and I think that's it. I'm not too sure, but even with those hits all compiled together, they were still able to survive, and they just were able to throw some things in there that made the deck be able to still work. For a while, when they got hit with, like, the Shirt and the Jin lock being lost, I feel like they kind of went under the radar. Not really under the radar, but in between. You know, like, I feel like it goes Necroz, Burning Abyss, Shaddoll in that order, so I feel like it fell down one slot, like, in between Burning Abyss and Shaddoll for a while. And Burning Abyss kind of had its time, but just from what I've seen. But now I've seen a whole bunch of duels and a whole bunch of deck profiles about this new thing called Necroz Clown. And it really upsets me because this deck has been in the format so long, and it's been so powerful, and no matter what you do, it's just very strong. People, even if you do play against them, like put things in your deck or side deck to fight against this deck, it still was able to defeat those decks that specifically fought against them. And just, I feel like this deck can be very versatile, and that can be very annoying, in the sense that since it's been top tier for so long, and it's been so versatile because people have just found ways to not only fix the ways that it's when it first started out, not only fix that, but how to throw other things in there when they did get hit to keep it going and make it work and make it win tournaments, and big tournaments at that. And I just wanted to just know why and how, and I just feel like people are just people are very creative, and I understand that, but I just feel like it's time for new things to come into play, because I just see, like, DDDs coming out, and those are very powerful looking, and you got Cosmos coming out, we got Kaijus and Gradles, and all those things coming out, and I'm just hoping that in the next coming formats, or next format, that Necroz can kind of come out of the spotlight, because they've just been top tier for a while now. And when I did start playing competitive, I think I started playing competitive, I might sound like, since I started the channel, I might sound like that I have only been playing competitive for a very short period of time, and that is true. I think I started playing around, we started playing competitive around the what's it called, Dragon Ruler format. I almost forgot what they were called because they got banned. I think we started playing around the Dragon Ruler format, and that was it. No, we started playing around the format where it was Lightsworn. It was Lightsworn with the Halloween guys, the Ghost Tricks. There we go, the Ghost Tricks, and something else, Madolche. There we go. I'm blanking out. Sorry. Anyway, let's get back in there. Started playing around there, and from what I've seen, the formats move very quickly, and I like that. I like it to move from format to format, not sticking with something so long, and to draw it out for such a long period of time, and it just being the same deck that's been able to fix itself over and over again, or bring itself back to life, even if it's been hit, even if it was still able to stay on top. And I just feel like it's time for something new to come in and just completely change the meta. Just take off whatever's on top right now and put something new in that. I just want to see something new on top, because it's just boring to see all these like tournament duels with Necroz, Burning Abyss, and shit all, and Satellar thrown in there and all those things. And it's just aggravating at this point, and it's becoming like a very boring format to me. And I know people that play Necroz, and they just hate it. They hate it. They just play it for wins. So on to the next deck, Burning Abyss. Personally, I like Burning Abyss. But again, it's been around longer than Necroz. But Burning Abyss, I just feel like it got hit, it came back, not really hit as much as like it just couldn't really compete, or sometimes, but it stayed up there, and I really like the deck personally. I just like the way it plays. I like the art because it is TCG exclusive, but what I've been hearing is that the OCG, oh, I'm very, very hungry, sorry. The OCG is getting some stuff that we're not getting. Like, they're bringing Burning Abyss to the OCG, and then they're getting, like, fusions or more synchros, or some level 7, rank 7, something like that, I don't remember, over there that we're not getting, and I just don't like that Konami's doing that. That's not fair. We have our things, and they have their things, and they get things before we even do. And it's very annoying that when we have our TCG things, they're just going to start taking it and giving it to them and giving them even more that we can't have for a very long period of time. And that's just annoying. I get it. It's Konami, and they want to do what the hell they want because they're Konami. But I hope they know that the people playing the TCG get very annoyed by that. Me, personally. I know that as a fact. And, Burning Abyss, I just like the play style. I love the art. I love that it's TCG exclusive. I think they're cool cards, but I just feel, yes, again, that they have been a very drawn-out deck. Because they've been around longer than, Necroz. I think they took over right after the hat format. I think so. I'm pretty sure. And, I just feel like, again, those decks should move down the line, because, again, they're still very expensive. People who want to play them can't play them. And it's just, again, very drawn out. I keep saying that over and over again because it's true. It's just been a very boring, stale format, and that's, again, why I like going to the locals I go to, because no one there really plays top tier. You might see one come up every once in a while. You might see someone playing Satellars or something like that. But Satellar isn't really top tier. I think it won some. Won YCS, and that's only because everyone can play it. And it's not really the strongest thing, because a lot of decks can fight against it. Yes, it's a very strong deck that it can fight against a lot of the things in those big tournaments or whatever. But when you're playing against a lot of rogue decks, which is what my locals does, it can just be a fun environment because no one's really playing top tier. You're not playing against a match that you're most likely going to lose. And I just like where I go because it's fun, not really too meta in there, and it's just a pleasant place to go. And when I first went there, everyone was playing meta. Everyone. And then they changed the prize support there, and it was more for the rogue players to get prize support, and the meta players were getting gypped. And I feel bad that people don't want to go there anymore because, again, they were only playing meta. They don't want to go in there anymore, but at the same token, the people that go there to have fun are getting destroyed. And it's not a pleasant thing to do when you're going to a locals expecting to have a fun time playing like a rogue deck that you picked up, and then just sitting there every single round getting destroyed by these top tier decks. And that's because it's been a very drawn out format, and I just want something new to come in so that we can have a fun time playing something new, even if it is meta. I didn't I had fun playing the meta decks when they first came out. Like, I was, oh, these are cool. These are cool to play against. I might lose, but I don't mind because I'm learning this deck. I can see it firsthand for myself, and all these things that you couldn't do unless you're like on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro or something. And even then, that's you don't hold the physical cards, and it's not the same thing. But I feel like I'm droning out on these. But ooh. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is Yugibot, and he is playing Team Fortress 2. Anyway, I like Burning Abyss personally. I just feel like they've been drawn out for so long. That's about it I have for that. I think all the decks have been very drawn out for this format. And on to the last one I'm going to be talking about is Shaddoll Seraph, or Seraph Shaddoll, whatever you want to call it. That deck was very popular in my locals for a while. I feel like when Seraph came out, everyone was trying to pick them up. I tried to pick them up personally so I can sell them off and trade them so I can get more stuff. Anyway, the Shaddoll Seraph deck is still very powerful. People are still playing Shaddoll because they can still be a very good deck. They can just fight against Necroz and Burning Abyss very, very well because they can just splash in things that are very strong against those decks, and they can do very, very well. And personally, I don't like Shaddoll. I don't like Shaddoll at all. They're just a very annoying deck. I don't like the whole flip crap with Falco and all the things with the, I just hate it. I hate it all. They're like, just destroy me and get more stuff. I know Burning Abyss does that, like, every once in a while. You destroy this, you can add something in hand, or destroy this, or whatever. I just like them more because they're TCG exclusive. I don't know. My brain doesn't work right. But anyway, I just don't like Shaddoll at all. And again, they've been around for a very, very long time. And it might not seem like a long time for a lot of the old, like the veteran players, if you want to call them that. But for me, I just want the meta to move on. I want it to get to the next set and something new to come out and take over. I don't care if it moves in, and that's a very strong deck for whatever reason. It's just very powerful. I just want something new to be there. Shaddoll, I don't play against them very often, but when I do, I hate it. I just don't like them. They need to leave. They've been drawn out for too long. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to keep saying that this format has been very drawn out because that's what I think. That's all I'm going to say. And that's what I think about the 3 top tier decks that I think, in my opinion, are the top tier decks, if you want to call them that. That's what everyone calls them. Whatever. Those are the 3 top tier decks that I think are top tier, and also that they are top tier from what I've seen and what I've read, and everything. Definitely Necroz is top tier and Burning Abyss is top tier, but Shaddoll and Satellar, but Satellar I didn't really talk about in this video. Might talk about it in another one, but anyway. That's my opinion. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Try and make it brief if you do comment, because again, if it's very large, it will take me a long amount of time to get to every single one of you, and even though there's not a lot of you, it could take me a very long period of time. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that like button. Also, don't forget to leave your opinion and leave a like and all those things, and subscribe to my channel and whatnot and all those things. I'm getting jumbled up because I'm very hungry and I'm very tired. And as always, hope you enjoyed. I jumbled up my outro. I'm sorry. Creeposaur out.